Florida and 30 other states lack non-discrimination protections for LGBTQ citizens. Brittany Hayes of Equality Florida is tracking the latest legislative developments out of her state and joins me to discuss. Brittany, welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me.
It is good to have you here. It's my understanding that there was a proposed piece of legislation to protect LGBTQ individuals in Florida that died in committee. Why?
Well, that's interesting. Actually, while of course we were, disappointed that the bill did not come out of committee, it was a monumental moment for us because it was the first time that bill had been heard in the Florida legislature. So we actually just wrapped up our 2017 legislative session, and that was really amazing. We have unprecedented support for our statewide bill. We have 71 co-sponsors for this legislation.
So it sounds like it's bipartisan.
Correct. A third of our 71 co-sponsors are Republicans, and that makes up 44%, almost a majority of the legislative body in Florida endorses our bill.
Brittany, I think it's important to remind the folks that are watching this program that you can get married on a Friday or Saturday, come to work on a Monday with a picture of your new spouse, your newlywed, and you can get a knock on your door and say you're fired. And you're fired because you married someone that perhaps is like me or non-like you or whatever the case may be. So this is important because I think a lot of people simply do not realize that in 2017 you can be fired for being gay.
You're absolutely correct. And people really are surprised to hear that today you can be fired for being gay or you can be kicked out of a restaurant for being transgender. And that is absolutely unacceptable, and which is why it is a legislative priority of ours to pass these non-discrimination protections.
And Brittany, I should also say, just a personal right of privilege going to Florida a lot. It's a paradise state, there's no doubt about it. It's the Sunshine State, but it's also a southern state.
Correct.
And for this to be even considered in the Florida legislature, I think is a significant milestone because of that. Am I not correct?
Oh, you are absolutely correct, yes. And this has taken decades of work, decades of visible public education. We have built a coalition of business support who, businesses that have non-discrimination protection policies in place and are saying, look, this isn't just the right thing to do, but it's absolutely the smart thing to do. So along with that, our bipartisan coalition in the Florida legislature and Raising Faith Voices, we are actually now poised to be the breakthrough state in the South and to actually pass LGBTQ protection.
There is much more to this conversation. Join Brittany and me in part 2 as we cover what's next for LGBTQ protections across all 50 states. Just click the link below.